Wait for a sec. So first exercise we have basically is the clamshell exercise. You're going to lay on your side, make sure that your elbow and shoulder are in the same line. You want to push into the ground, making sure that your back is straight. So exactly, tighten up your core in here. Your pelvis should be on the ground. We have about a 90-degree angle at the knee. Feet are going to stay together, and you're going to lift that knee up a little bit and just hold it in that position. Okay, so we're going to hold here for 30 seconds. Bring your other hand, put it right here on your butt. So you want to feel that area working, and notice that your stomach is tight, you're not hyperextending. You just hold there for 30 seconds. So you start with 30 seconds on this side, and then you're going to flip over, do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so roll over to the other side. Right here, versus slouching. So that's slouching, you want to keep that hold. Awesome. Squeeze, squeeze, lift that up, 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 up. Perfect, and hold. Okay, that's clamshell. Perfect. On the fire hydrant, that's why it's called that. You're going to lift your knee to the side and a little bit behind. Okay, and a couple things you want to notice when you do that is that you're not rotating your pelvis this way, and again, just keeping your back straight. So tighten up your core and looking to the side. Yeah, a little bit more behind. So we're going diagonally. Yeah, that's better. Even more diagonally. So it's almost behind and a little, there you go. But keep that knee at 90 degrees. Perfect. Okay, so hold that position. So we're looking for this and hold. So as you feel activation in this area, hold there for 30 seconds. Perfect. And switch. These are rough. Core tight, stay centered, back is straight. And we said we're going a little bit to the side. So push the knee out. Exactly. And hold that position. 30 seconds. Tight, 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 tight. Hold, hold, hold. Good. And the elbow should be in the same line, and you should already feel your stomach, right, firing up. From this position, make sure you don't slouch down, so you don't want your back exactly to hyperextend. You're holding here for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you're going to come lay on your left side. So you lay on your left side. Same concept as before. Elbow and shoulder in the same line. Bend your knees 90 degrees. And you're going to actually lift up exactly. Now, from this position, what people do a lot is they bring their butt back. You want to drive our butt forward, but not from your lower back. So core tight, yeah, and squeeze both your butt cheeks. Good, and hold, hold. So we're lifting up. You can hold here for 15 seconds. If you feel like that's pretty easy and you can do the next stage, you're going to try and straighten the top leg. So bottom knee stays back, yeah. Lift this leg up, keep this knee down, and hold. Okay? So these would be a little harder for you. You start with the bent knee, and that's totally fine. And we flip to the other side, 15 seconds. And perfect. And what you're going to feel happening here, because we have the band, you feel this knee exactly trying to cave in. So you want to make sure the knee's looking straight ahead. You're pushing your knee out without pushing your whole foot out. Okay, so if you can, create a little more tension. So we're doing the fire hydrant that we did on all four, but we're doing it standing. And just hold here. Now, from this position, our back is straight. We're leaning a little bit forward. Perfect, and the knee isn't caving in. Now, what people do here wrong a lot of times, in your hands for a second, they hyperextend, so their knee kind of locks. That's no good. Bend. Or what they do is, they kind of change this side. Right, so this should be on fire, but even more so, this side. Good, so switch. Good, bend. So this would be the static variation, core tight. If these are easy, we go active. So think about pushing your knee, not your foot, just your knee. Yeah, like that. Boom. Awesome. Okay, holding the same position the whole time. Perfect. Really nice. Bum on fire. Right bum. Perfect. We're English, so we say bum, not butt.
Yeah, she's just
Rolling our feet. Put your hands by your side or in front, either one works. And what you're going to do is you're basically going to squat down and then come back up. Okay, keep going. Okay, so we're constantly thinking about driving the knees out the whole way through. Our back is straight. You can lean a little bit forward. Just make sure you're not leaning too forward, because then it becomes a more back extension. Also, and you may feel a little bit more quads, but mainly I want you to feel those glutes. Awesome. From the side, when you do a squat, you don't want to bring your knees forward. You want to sit back more. Okay, so first start out, get into like a mini squat. Good. Go a little bit more narrow with your feet. Perfect. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to walk to the right, but we're going to think about actually pushing with our left. Don't let your knees cave in. So you're going to make a small step, pushing this out, and then close. Again, go. Okay, and once again, both Knees are turning out. Okay, notice that your foot isn't going inwards, looking straight ahead. And you should feel the sides working. Okay, as you do this, hands by your side or hands and an X by your chest, just to make sure you're not kind of leaning from side to side. So we're going to take 20 steps to the right, and then we come back to the left. Okay, and again, make sure the weight isn't coming out to your toes. Should be a little bit more weight on the heels even. Good. And walk back to me now. So now we're thinking about pushing with that right knee. Don't let that right knee cave in. Awesome. Woo! So while we do these lunges, we want to make sure that the front leg is taking most of the load. Stay in that position for a second. You don't want to roll up onto your toes and lift your heel up. You want to stay centered. You want to make sure that your back leg, keep going, that your back leg isn't too far back, so you're not taking such a long stride. Perfect. And we do that forward, and now you're going to do the same thing walking backwards. Okay, now when you walk backwards, so look at me, just make sure you don't kind of use the momentum too much. So core tight, and you're pushing with your legs. So you come down, perfect, and push. Awesome. Good. Okay, tighten that core a little bit more so you're not hyperextending back. Stabilize, don't rush it, nice and slow. Good. Forward and back. Good. And then we're going to go that way. Let's do it again. We'll go this way. From here. So go to the left. Okay, you're going to sit back. Foot is flat, knees are looking forward. Lock this knee. Okay, and then from this position, you're going to push to the left. Go to the left. Good. And push. Good. And again, open. Toes looking straight ahead. Nice. Okay, don't go too wide of a stance or you won't be able to lock that other knee. This knee has to be locked. And push. I would go even smaller. Don't go so wide. Less. Yeah, like that. Okay, so right knee has to be straight. Left foot's going to be pushing you. Awesome. Go push. Good. All right, that's the strength. You're going to jump up and you're going to end up right where I am. Now, when you land, you want to land soft. So toe to heel and the knees bent versus very firm, nice and soft. Stand up and then you go to the other side. Okay, start a little bit more narrow. Okay, use your hands. Hands come down, they come up, I jump, and then you want to jump to me. All right, let's try it again. So we come down and we jump. Good, and hold. Again, jump to the other side. Good, softer. Again. Okay, now as she's jumping and landing, we want to make sure the knees aren't doing this. We're landing nice and soft like we said. If these are too difficult, we don't have to go that far out. Or just don't jump as high. All right, try another 2 of those. And basically jump, land in front, same positioning. So slow, nice and soft, yeah. Knees aren't coming forward and the knees aren't caving in. We stand up, we come back, and we jump backwards. And we hold. Stand up and reset every time. Jump. Good. And again. Right now, with most women, we tend to go very wide. Go a little bit more narrow and trust, imagine that loop band here that you have to kind of push out. Good. And so we come up and turn. Good, nice and soft. Good, again, boom. Perfect. And notice when you're jumping, you're not going wider and wider every time. If you need, you can kind of reset and get into a better placement. Okay, do a couple more of those. So down and up. Good, one more. Awesome. That's good. I want to end in the same position. So come down and up. Nice and soft. Jump. Good. 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 Try and come in a little bit more narrow, not as far out. So you come down and jump up. Good. Hands by your side. You can use your hands to come up if you want. Just make sure, again, knee looking straight ahead, not going in. So one more. Good. Switch, other side. Good. One more now. Perfect. Awesome. Up. One more. Good. You land, you have to hold here for 1, 2. And then put your feet down and go the other side. You jump, and we hold. Now, toe, heel, knee bends. If you feel like you're too hard and you're falling, just don't jump off the top. Okay, try again. Then come up, and we hold. 2, 3, good. And down and up. And notice when you do these that you're not starting from this position. I want to see you go down and up and hold. Okay, on the hold, get into a nice athletic position. So notice where your hands are. You want to be opposite hands and legs. There you go. And one more each side. Good. Not so wide. Come on, left. One. Good. You should just put videos on them. So hands here, hands can come down. Make sure when you land, same idea, athletic position. So I'm basically going to come down and up and hold. Again, down and up and hold. Good. Again, down and up. Okay. And from the front, I'm looking to make sure again, she's not caving in with the knee. Yeah, nice. Down and up. Good. Make sure you're not going forward back. Just to the side switch. Let's do the left. So come down and up. Boom. Much better. Good. Okay, if you feel you're going to fall, reset. You can put your other foot down and do another one. Yeah, the last one. Down and up. Boom. We're basically going to teach you how to have perfect movement with your knees when you're decelerating. So you're going to run at a pretty fast pace, but you're going to try and slow down. So as you're running, I'm going to do some slow motion. We're going to start running. You're going to start slowing down and taking a 3-step. You're going to plant, and then you're going to push back. Now, what's important in this position is to make sure you're not just kind of flying forward. You want to see that you're in control. You don't want to, again, same concept as everything I've been saying this whole time. Not come up onto your toes, be controlled here, and push yourself back. Okay, so what that looks like in full speed, you're going to be coming forward, and then you go 1, 2, 3, push, and come back. I would even have you switch off between the legs. So if I just push with my left, now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, boom, and push back. Awesome. Same concept. We're going from side to side, just like you would be doing in flag football cutting. When you're going to do these, I'll show you this on this side. You don't want to open up too far, because in that position your knees may cave in. So from here you want to just keep your feet under your body at all times. You're going to push up with actually both legs. This leg's going to be doing a lot of work. So I'm shuffling, pushing off. Once again, my foot's coming with me. I'm not doing this. Pushing off. 2, 3, push off. So it's always coming together with the other leg. So we're putting that all together with a zigzag. We're going to do this along 5 cones. For now, I'm just going to show you that first cut. So I'm basically going to be going straight ahead, decelerate, push off, and go. Boom. Okay, I'll show you it again from here.
Yeah.
So running, slow down, push off.
Cool. Okay.